What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is me, Mr. Techman 1000, and today I'm bringing you some more Modern Warfare 3 content, and we're going to be playing on the map Dome. I'm going to be using the ACR. What the fuck? How did he kill me? I want to see a kill cam. That was bullshit. He's a camper. Oh. I guess he killed me legitly. Don't you hate when you do that? You'll be so pissed off because you'll be playing shit the whole game, and then you get killed by one dude that's moving around, and you'll call him a camper, and then you'll look at the kill cam and be so embarrassed. It just really happens a lot. Like, I understand because the emotions get risen up and everything like that, but you know, everybody that kills you isn't a camper. Just gotta understand that. But what is really going on, guys? Me, Mr. Techman. I'm bringing you some ACR gameplay. Actually, an ACR specialist MOAB on the map Dome, and I've been getting a lot more successful MOABs on this map. I think the main problem for me with this map when it first started and me not getting the MOABs on it was the fact that every time I would get close, the game, not really the game, but the map would just, like, the spawns would be just too crazy for me to even predict. Like, if you kill a whole team on Black Ops, they'll die and you'll expect them to either spawn on the opposite flag or somewhere near behind you in that area, so you already know where to go. But in this game, they spawn on the left, to the right, back, forth. They spawn everywhere. They spawn on you. So you really can't predict the spawns in this game as easy as commentators try and tell you it is. Most I could recommend to you guys to do is just navigate the map as best you can. You can't really predict the spawns because the spawns in this game are really, really wacky. They can really screw you over. So never think that you're onto something when you think that you might know where the spawns are going, because they spawn everywhere, so you can't really be sure. So that's not really the main focus though. One thing I also want to talk about before I get to the main topic is if you guys are still enjoying the if you guys get it out, Mr. Techman, get it the fuck out. If you guys enjoyed Storytime with Mr. Tech, I'm going to be using all my Black Ops gameplays for Storytime commentaries now, so I will not be giving tips for Black Ops much more. I might do one or two maybe, but for the most part I'll be using those for Storytime commentaries. So I'll just be telling you guys stories about random nonsense that could have happened to me, my first fight, my first time losing my virginity, my first time ever having a girlfriend, my first time doing a lot of stuff. So that's pretty much that, and that is that. I know. I don't know. Whenever I say something twice, it means I'm nervous. So, not nervous for you guys, but just nervous for myself because I was afraid I'm gonna fuck up on this commentary. But do not worry about it. What was I about to talk about though? Oh yeah, MOAB'ing a party of 6 or a party of 9. This is what I want you guys to understand. Never, ever, ever, ever be afraid when you see a full team, a full clan, a full lobby or something like that. Never be afraid by their prestige, their KD, their win-loss. Nothing. None of it matters. I've told you guys this in a previous Black Ops commentary, but I just want to stress this right now. The fact that you guys should not be worried about somebody else's KD, win-loss, what clan they're in, how many people at the clan they're in. Everybody has a weakness. I consider myself a really strong player when it comes to playing Modern Warfare 3. A lot of people on my friends list hate this game. I don't know why. I think it's mainly because a lot of them aren't good, but like I said, I'm not going to hate on somebody. If you don't enjoy a game, put the game down. You don't have to keep playing it. But what I don't recommend is that you blame the game when you yourself are just not good at it. If I can pull MOABs, then anybody can, but you have to be good to do it. So, but basically, I steered off topic a little bit, but never, I think I'm a good player, or a really good player, so that doesn't mean I'm invincible though. I have my own weakness. Like for me, this is my very first game of the day, and my aim is usually like shit. Most of the day, majority of the time, my aim is usually shit. Yeah, I get pretty good scores and stuff like that, but if my aim was better, I'd probably be way much of a better player. I'd probably be a way better player is what I mean. And yeah, like I said, if my aim was better, you probably see better gameplays. But since my aim is quote-unquote shit, then you know it really doesn't come together as easy as it could. But aiming is probably my weakness. If you came up against me in a lobby, you probably think, okay, this guy has aiming issues, so that's one of my weaknesses. So that doesn't mean just because I'm a good player that I don't have any weaknesses. And same thing goes for a clan. When you come up against a clan, they all have their weaknesses. One clan may focus too much on kills and they forget about the objective. One clan may focus too much on objective and they forget about kills, and they keep dying and giving you and your team kill streaks. So that is what I'm trying to express to you guys there, is the fact that you got to understand that you shouldn't be afraid when you come across a full lobby. Right now I'm going up against a lobby, full party, and they pretty much talking so much shit in the beginning of this gameplay, pretty much saying that we're going to rape you guys, we're going to steal your lunch money, we're going to take your families for hostage and sell them for ransom or something like that. I'm just making that up, but they're saying all this crazy outlandish shit and stuff like that, and I'm like, dude, come on, you're not that good. So I went to the lobby, and I figured I was going to try and double Moab them. I've only gotten one double Moab ever, and after this death, it really pissed me off. Because I'm like, you're that good of a clan, and you're going to say that you're good and everything, and you got dudes laying down prone just waiting for people to come by? I think not. Moab been bound. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Kaboom! Boom! Sentry gun, what are you doing? Sentry gun, sentry gun, sentry gun! You're dead. But that's pretty much what I want to express to you guys right there. If you did enjoy the video, please leave me a nice little thumbs up at the bottom of the screen. It helps me out, please. Just let me know that you guys are still enjoying everything, and I can bring you the best content that I possibly can. And I guess I got a couple more minutes to talk about a little bit. And the same goes for commentators. You come across, let's say you come across the Game 360, Fearcraft, Marker J, who else? Ronaldinho, Sandy Ravage. You come across those dudes in the lobby and you're like, oh shit, I'm gonna leave the lobby. Now for me, I'm not saying that I'm better than they are, but I'm not gonna sell myself short and say that they don't have their own weaknesses. There are people out there that have their own weakness, and they can be found out pretty easily within 1 or 2 games. You can find out somebody else's weakness. So never think that when you see a commentator or something go beast mode on a bunch of noobs and stuff like that, never think that that's the peak. Like, never think that that's he was going up against people that actually knew how to play the game. You know, I'm not gonna try and brag or anything, but if you go up against me, if in your Fearcraft or Sandy Ravage or Marker J or some really good player out there, you're not gonna get a Moab on me, because I'm not saying I've never been Moab, but I really haven't. But I'm not saying that I'm a better player than they are, but I'm just saying I can find out their weakness. Everyone has a weakness, and it shows by how they play the game. That's all I'm saying. So, like I said, when you're going up against big names, big commentators, big clans or whatever, never be afraid, because they're all the same. We all have our own weaknesses, and you just got to understand the fact that, yeah, you know, it's alright to have your own weakness as long as you're still getting decent enough scores to where you're impressing yourself. You know, you don't need to impress anybody else but yourself. And yeah, I get a buttload of deaths this match, because in the beginning did not go well for me, but I kept my head on, kept focused, kept straight and everything, and it eventually worked out for me. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace.